Well, we have some big news coming in now. A woman accuses techie of rape. This is the big news that we're now tracking. A woman accuses techie of rape. Accused identified as Shamim Raju Nadaf. Nadaf is an employee of TCS. Well, in fact, it's the big news that we're now getting. Woman accuses techie of rape. Accused identified as Shamim Raju Nadaf. Nadaf is an employee of TCS. Well, for more on this, I'm joined by my colleague Varghese. Varghese, what more do we know about this?
Well, what we know is that the victim has launched a complaint with the High Grounds police station at present, and that the 33 Shamim has been arrested based on that particular complaint. Also, Nolan, what the victim has alleged that Shamim has in fact been cheating her and said that he would marry her. In that process, he was raping her for the last 6 months. And she has in fact filed a case with the High Grounds police, and they have sent her to Victoria Hospital for checkups. And now the police have arrested the accused and are probing into the matter further. Shamim belongs to the TCS office in Whitefield, Nolan.
Right, Varghese. Thank you very much for all those details. In a shocking incident, 11 people have committed suicide on the same night in different parts of the city. Now, 4 women committed suicide in Shirampura. A man each has committed suicide in Kalasipalia, Shivajinagar and Vayapanahalli. Another girl student committed suicide near Parapana Agrahara. Now, the 4 women who committed suicide at Shirampura are Vijay Lakshmi, aged 34, Ratnama, aged 44, Anandi, 45 and Kokila, 21. They committed suicide as they were suffering from ill health. Then a man committed suicide in Kalasipalia as he was allegedly being harassed by his wife. The deceased has been identified as Sampanki, aged 30. His wife said that they had been living separately for 2 months.
ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೆ 6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ಅವತ್ತು ಈಗ 2 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಜಗಳ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ 2 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಸರ್ 2 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ನಾನು ನೋಡಕ್ಕೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಸೈನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಾಳಿ ಬಿಚ್ಕೊಡು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ಇದೇ ಶುಕ್ರವಾರ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲೇ ತಾಳಿ ಬಿಚ್ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಸರ್ ಅಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಗಿಯಿತು ಸರ್.
In fact, apart from that, 15-year-old Revati committed suicide as she was suffering from acute stomach pain. The case has been registered at the Parapana Agrahara police station. Now, that was not it, but in Shivajinagar, 27-year-old Raju committed suicide over there. He was unhappy because his sister had a love marriage. Now, 5 bodies have been kept at Victoria Hospital, 3 bodies in Bowring Hospital. Now, back to Preeti Zinta, registered a case of molestation against former boyfriend and industrialist Neswadia in Mumbai late on Thursday night. Now Preeti Zinta has issued a statement in connection with the case, and she has said that this is a very difficult time for her and her intention was not to hurt anyone but to protect herself. In fact, this is the statement that she released. This is a very difficult time for me, and that my intention was not to harm anyone but to protect myself. Well, meanwhile, Mamta Sharma of the NCW and other women activists have come out in support of Preeti Zinta. Mamta Sharma said that the truth will come out after investigations and that they will see what can be done on the matter.
जब मुझे इस केस के बारे में पता लगा और आज सुबह पेपर में भी देखा है, बेसिकली वो लोग एक तो को पार्टनर हैं पंजाब उसके 11 के, दूसरा क्या है कि बहुत टाइम तक ही साथ रहे हैं. उसके बाद 2009 में इनका ब्रेकअप हुआ. मैं सोचती हूँ वैसे तो किसी पुरुष को कोई अधिकार नहीं है कि वो महिला को छुए या इस तरह से छेड़छाड़ करे, लेकिन साथ में ये भी है कि इन्वेस्टिगेशन होंगे तब पता चलेगा कि बात की सच्चाई कहाँ तक है और हम पता करेंगे कि इस केस में क्या हो सकता है. देखिए, ये तो मैं नहीं कहूंगी कि नहीं कर सकता, पुरुष कर सकता है, और अगर उन्होंने रिपोर्ट दर्ज कराई है तो किसी आधार पे कराई है, कोई आधारहीन रिपोर्ट नहीं हो सकती। तो मेरा यही कहना है कि इन्वेस्टिगेशन के बाद ही पता लगेगा, क्योंकि पुलिस भी अब इन्वेस्टिगेशंस करेगी, क्योंकि थाने में एफआईआर दर्ज हुई है। तो मैं सोचती हूँ कि सच सामने आने दीजिए।
Now, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Zone 1, Ravindra Shiswe, confirmed the filing of the complaint. Now, in Preeti Zinta's complaint, the actor alleged that Wadia not only outraged her modesty, but also abused and threatened her. In her statement to the police, Preeti Zinta said the incident happened during the IPL match between Kings 11 Punjab and Chennai at the Wankhede Stadium on the 30th of May. She stated that during the match, while in the Garware pavilion, Wadia came up to her, grabbed her by the hand and started using abusive words in front of other spectators. Now, Preeti Zinta and Nes Wadia are co-owners of the IPL team Kings 11 Punjab. The actor, however, registered a complaint only on Thursday night. A case under sections 354, 504 and 506 have been registered, which include assault on a woman, intentional insult and criminal intimidation of the Indian Penal Code. The police said they were in the process of locating witnesses and would also be calling Wadia to record his statement. The actor and the industrialist ended a 5-year relationship in 2009. Neither Preeti nor Wadia have cited any specific reason for the breakup. Well, in fact, we have some big news coming in now. BCCI officials to be quizzed in connection with Preeti Zinta case. BCCI and IPL officials to be summoned by the police. This is the big news that we're now tracking. BCCI officials to be quizzed in connection with the Preeti Zinta case. The BCCI and IPL officials to be summoned by the police. Now, this could be because the incident occurred in the Wankhede Stadium. We're told that the police will be looking into eyewitnesses. Furthermore, they will also try and figure out if they can secure footage from CCTV cameras. In fact, we're getting information now that Preeti Zinta has made specific, in her complaint basically, some specific points are there. Now, to get more information on this, Varghese is here with me. Varghese, can you give us more information on what exactly she has written in the complaint?
Well, some of the highlights of the complaint, I will just read out to you from the complaint copy that was in fact submitted to this particular police station. It is a complaint copy against Nes Wadia. Some of the highlights of this complaint copy is that I'll read it out to you. I'm one of the co-owners of the cricket team Kings 11 Punjab, which is a franchisee of the Indian Premier League, that is 20 over-based cricket tournament which is being held every year for the last 7 years. I say that I know Mr. Nes Wadia for the last 10 years and had a relationship with him, but for some time we have ended our relationship, although we are the co-owners of our team Kings 11 Punjab, but we are no longer in a relationship and only talk for professional reasons and for work. For some time now, we are not even talking to each other. In between, once or twice we had some heated argument regarding work, and during this time he tried to abuse me and use extremely derogatory language and tried to behave in a manner where I was put to shame in front of my colleagues, friends and family. I orally warned him during the time and told him that I was not comfortable with such behavior. So this is actually one of the highlights that have been there, and it also further goes on to say, I say that Mr. Nes Wadia has gone to the extent of threatening me with dire consequences and intimidating me by boasting about his political clout and connections. During the match on 30th May, which is the incident in which this complaint in fact focuses on, I further read and quote, during the match on 30th May 2014 at Wankhede Stadium in the evening, Mr. Nes Wadia had intimated me by saying that he would make me disappear as I was a nobody and only an actress, and he's a powerful person. I say that I was tried to be very normal and nice to him as I wanted peace in my life, but the recent aforestated incident in Mumbai at the Wankhede Stadium has left me shattered and fear for my life. I immediately lodged a verbal complaint with the BCCI officials. However, I maintained my calm as my team had qualified for the finals, and I did not want to disturb the morale of my team. And then she further on goes to highlight a very important issue. I say that a constant incidence of Mr. Neswadi abusing me and putting me to shame by talking ill about my character in public and at work, and physically harming me at public places, intimidating me, has caused a lot of mental and physical distress to me and made me feel unsafe and ashamed as a woman. Therefore, she's gone to say what are the sections in which Neswadia has to be, in fact, charged under, and these are mentioned like this, and I quote, "I therefore request you to look in the matter at the earliest and per law register an FIR under sections 354, 506 and 509 of the Indian Penal Code against Mr. Neswadia for physically and mentally torturing me, criminally intimidating me and insulting me in public by speaking ill against my character." And that is how she's in fact ended her copy, and this is how the complaint has been filed, Nolan.
Right, Burgess, thank you very much for all those details.